dictate whether or not the game is good.
I mean, maybe, but you can't
Like
really
I said,
guess
like,
how that stuff's gonna go.
I read like 200 comments and like legitimately 90% of them said, fuck this game, I am canceling my pre-order.
Wow.
It was like, it's like, I paid $90 for this and it doesn't work. I haven't been able to play in 24 hours. Are you going to extend the? The beta?
It's a
It's
beta.
like, oh my god! Like, it's like I don't think people have the mental capacity to understand that they haven't probably worked on. This is probably a 6-month-old build.
I heard 4 months.
So it's like fucking, like, and I'm not saying that there's no problems with the game. Like, I'm not that naive, but it's like, guys, are you fucking serious? Like,
I mean, the time that I have spent on this game, I have been thoroughly enjoying.
same.
I got a GPS point.
Cool.
Still struggling with the weapon wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
It's
that's
like,
not
if
what I want.
anything, that just kind of proves PlayStation is better as well. Because, like, most of the issues Xbox is having, like,
Oop,
we
making a
haven't
right.
had any of that.
Missed my turn because I was fucking with my radio.
Yeah, like, the only issues I've had are, like, a couple of race glitches where it kicks me mid-race.
Yeah,
Like,
the
boo-hoo.
servers, they don't like working when you're in a group and trying to start a race, but you can still do instant challenges, and if you're racing solo, it's fine.
I mean, I've still had it crash a couple of times solo, but, like, it
My
lets you
game
just
has not crashed
res-
once when I've been doing my own thing. I purely do think that's an internet
Yeah, it
issue.
probably is.
Because I don't know what it is. Are you Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
That would be it. Because there's just every now and then you disconnect and reconnect. It's very weird. At least that's what it looks like.
Yeah. I mean, overall, though, this game has ticked all the boxes for me.
It feels like I'm playing an unlimited game 10 years ago, but with modern physics and graphics.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm in a Test Drive Unlimited game again, which is exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, because no other developer is doing this, really.
No.
Like,
No. This is a truly simulation arcade handling, if you ask me.
yeah, I'd be really stoked to see what this is like on wheel.
Yeah. And I'm curious, because there's
It
going to
feels
be,
great on a
according
remote.
to
Oh, shit.
a whole bunch of people,
My
this isn't
bad.
even going to be the final graphics. Or not. Well, yeah. This isn't even going to be the final graphics and final physics come game release. So,
Yeah, I just don't know why people are complaining about the graphics. Literally, go look in the crew right now and tell me that, like, go into photo mode and go zoom in on textures and tell me that the graphics look better on that than they do on here, because you're fucking wrong. I've done it.
I did have to up my contrast on this game, which, oh no.
No, like, when you zoom in on, like, radio controls in the crew, it just turns into some fucking blobs. But on this, like, you can zoom right in and everything remains sharp and, like, well detailed. Oh shit, I'm rolling. That's some WRC shit right there. I'm on my roof. I think I need to go back to that jump because I missed the fucking collectible. Yeah, the attention to detail in this game, server like not included, is insanity. Like every car that I've driven, like looks like the car. Oh, I'm in the water. Oh shit, I'm drowning.
Hell yeah, I did it.
Oh shit, it's gonna spawn me on the edge of a cliff.
Yeah, it does you dirty.
Okay, whatever. Oh.
You technically made it. You just gotta shoot more left if you want to come out of that with speed.
Yeah. Definitely need to find the gas station now. What I say is I hope that all these idiots that are just gonna shit on the game no matter, it's like, go ahead, cancel your pre-order. Don't care. Don't want to see you. Like, this community, it's like, honestly, the target demographic for this game is not Forza players, it's not crew players, it's literally people that grew up on the crew, or on test drive, and it's like, the people complaining
That was ballsy.
Clearly did not play TD 1 or 2.
Clearly not. No, I mean all of the OGs that like I came across one dude earlier today before you came on. He was trying to get out of the map, which seems they patched that for this beta. You can't get out of the map anymore, the border edges. And
right.
He asked, "What do you think of the beta so far?" And I'm loving it. It feels exactly like an unlimited game from 10 years ago, just in the modern era. And he said, "Yeah, you couldn't have said it better. I agree fully." And it just goes to show that people who know what Test Drive Unlimited is are enjoying the game. It's the Forza players, the new Gen Need for Speed players. All of that is what's given this game flag. You want to run that road again?
Yeah, why not? And like, yeah, I get it. If you're expecting Forza clone, this is not it. Like, but it's like that is just a matter of like poor expectations going into the game, and not really a fault of the game. Because I don't care. Even this is. There's not been a single instance of frame drop. I don't care that it's at 30 FPS.
I've only had one frame drop, and that was when the AI was blowing through a bus stop in the middle of town at 110.
This thing a left here. I mean, if my day one on Motorfest, like, I already knew this game is not going to have any longevity whatsoever. Whereas with this,
no, Motorfest,
we don't even have most of the content unlocked, and I can tell you that like this game is going to have a way longer shelf life.
Yeah, I feel like they really expedited the grind for vehicles for beta's sake.
Yeah.
Because I don't imagine it's going to be that quick to get your vehicle vanilla. If it is, I mean, alright, but I would prefer the grind to be a little bit longer.
Damn it, we're in a part of the map that has a lot of shit closed. Okay, well.
Yeah, they are hiding the best parts.
Yeah, which, like, I get it. I mean, do I agree that the console beta should be locked behind a paywall? No, but with that being said, like, I'm not mad that I had to part with my money.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I know I'm gonna get this game when it
diehard
releases,
TDU fans.
so
Yeah.
I have no regrets spending the money that was spent on this. For me, it was well worth it, but I'm also a die-hard OG.
True.
So there is probably some sense of rose-tinted glasses, but it's a new racing game in this era that feels good, looks good, and it honestly, for me, it's ticking all the boxes. It has the good vibes, it has decent graphics, the physics. I can't get over the physics of this game.
Yeah, it feels like if you've ever driven a car spiritedly, it's like the car responds like a car.
Yeah, yep. It's simcade in the sense that it's simulation in the fact you need to approach it how you would in real life, but it's arcadey enough to let you get away with some real hairball driving, so you feel like a F1 driver or a damn World Rally legend, you know?
Yep. And they nailed the sense of speed.
The sense of
I don't think
speed is
I've
incredible.
ever felt. It's like, and you don't have to do 300 miles an hour. I'm looking at you, Motorfest.
No,
like,
110 feels like 110.
In the way, like, as you speed up, the body roll of your car feels more pronounced. It's like it ticks all of the physics boxes for me.
Yeah,
Like,
yep. 100%.
where you can even like lean into the body roll to like help you through the corner, which like I don't know another game that I've played that allows you to do that. Like,
Sure as shit, not Grid.
Maybe like GT. I'm not. I mean, but that's a fucking simulation.
Yeah,
racing game. So
yeah. Gran
like,
Turismo 7 definitely it accentuates the slip angle, and I think that's gonna be a thing in this game too. If you can get your slip angle down, you're gonna be so fast in the corners.
Yeah. And all the cars I've driven feel radically different. Like, none of them handle the same. If it's a four-wheel drive car, it drives like a four-wheel drive car. If it's rear, it feels like a rear. It's like, if anything, the beta makes I'm the opposite from what I've seen in the community, where like I'm even more excited for this game after playing the beta, because it's fucking good for a beta. Like, most betas we've played recently have been dog shit. And sure, that's not to say, oh, here's an unmarked road. That's not to say this was perfect. I'm not gonna say it's perfect, because it is somewhat flawed, but it's a fucking beta.
It's a beta. That's the whole reason they even released this, is so people can be constructive critics.
Yep.
You know, it's like, yeah, so far the biggest problems I've had is I don't understand why you can be too close to the door. That feels like a strange thing.
That is odd.
And the group connection issues, which that's inherently going to have to be fixed. Oh, and the region locking. I found out the servers are region locked.
Okay.
I can understand you want region locked servers for competitive gaming because like server connection and shit.
Yeah.
But like in free roam, I want to play with my British buddies or my Swedish buddy, and I don't think I can because they're on different servers.
Right. Let me hit this gas station really quick.
Yeah, I need a repair. Maybe I'll swap my car too. Get the Mustang for a bit.
Do it.
Oh no! If I change my car, I'll get kicked.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that is a known flaw.
I'd like that to get fixed, yeah.
I guess I haven't been to the American car dealership yet, so maybe we should check that.
Yeah, let's go. I like my Mustang, honestly. It's quite a nice drive.
I do think the dealerships are like too big. I like the quaint nature of the TDU2 dealership, where like it felt like you were in like a small, like the cars were all kind of packed in. But, I mean, that's such a minor
One sec,
complaint.
I collected a pole. I need to fix my car again.
Oh, shit. That's such a minor complaint, and it probably wouldn't be something that I would even notice if I hadn't played the other test drive games. Like,
right. Yeah, I quite like the attention to detail in the interior. The sounds, the way the music sounds, the turn signal, all of the lights in the dash function as they should. There's no corners cut. I wonder if these gauges work, though.
Yeah.
I would love for the gauges to work, but I question if they do.
Which ones?
The bar and oil temp.
Yeah. Mine do not in this car, but... Which, this being an Italian car, my oil temp would be fucking raised right now.
Yeah, especially considering we've been driving very spiritedly for a good bit now.
That's the thing, though. It's like, this game is like I will say, when you play Motorfest in an unmodified car, it gives you a similar feeling, but this is like, I've never played a game where like a slow car is this enjoyable.
No, I'm
normally they like
legitimately
force you
just driving around is a fun time. Like, even in Motorfest, like Motorfest's issue, now that I've played it for a year or whatever the fuck, is the roads are so good, they just didn't know how to connect them appropriately. Like, the roundabouts to connect all the highways is the laziest shit you could have done to connect roads together. And if you want to, like, actively break off the route you're on, you need to, like, cut all of the speed and momentum you carried to just do a harsh 90 onto the separate road. They did not build the map very good in Motorfest, especially because they picked Hawaii, which means everybody's immediately going to compare it to Test Drive Unlimited, which is ultimately an infinitely better Hawaii. I'm sorry, it just is. I mean, yes, it's not the best graphically compared to Motorfest. Motorfest definitely has better graphics, but
I don't care about graphics.
The roads in the Hawaii on Unlimited are almost 1-to-1. Like, the highway systems as is, the damn mountain roads, albeit sharp, are as they were.
Right.
I wish I could buy this.
Yeah. I mean, in typical test drive fashion, it is a little... the out of the car movement is a little awkward. Like, watching people run around is, like, kind of weird, but again, it's like, if you've played the franchise, it's like, these are all things that you should have expected.
I mean,
like,
honestly.
It's like, this is all kind of just part of the charm of the game, as far as I'm concerned. This is kind of dope, the Daytona Coupe.
Test driving the Daytona, that's a good one.
Yeah, I haven't actually test driven anything yet. I've been so busy doing other shit that I'll give it a go.
And we got the same cheesy ass cutscene every time we buy a car.
Enjoy your new car.
That is very Test Drive Unlimited.
Yes, it is. Like,
I must say, I do prefer Test Drive Unlimited's, how it's silent, they just pass you the keys and you're on your way. But, you know, I guess we need to have some sort of voice acting now, so it's fine.
I think our biggest gripe about the UI thus far, or whatever, is just that, my god, the filtering and that phony-ass reverb on Alice is really bad.
I turn Alice. The GPS voice is off and Alice is like 50 volume or something.
It's just like, dude, Alice sounds like shit. It sounds like they recorded it with like a fucking beer can.
Yeah.
TDU2 players might be disappointed to discover that there are no jiggle physics to our knowledge.
I am a little disappointed at the lack of jiggle physics, I must say.
But, I mean, hey, the cars feel so good in comparison to TDU2 that it's like, I
can go without. Yeah, they focused on actual car physics this time around, so it's fine.
Also, I just, like, don't think in 2024 they could get away with a lot of the shit that they could in 2012.
No.
Like, that fucking car wash did not age very well at all.
Like, why do their boobs move around so much when they're passing out cards? That is... Bras, anyone?
Even if you don't wear a bra, it's like, when was the last time you just saw some boobs jiggling by
while breathing?
Like, it's like, I just don't get that. But
no,
hey.
it's a whole thing.
That thing is like forever cemented in 2012.
It was born in 2012. It will die in 2012. It's fine.
It would be cool to see if someone would try to mod TDU2 with like some of the Solar Crown shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably like unrealistic, but oh, I did
Probably.
not realize that was $2 million. That's definitely the most expensive thing I've test driven. I'm just not a fan of the 5.0. I've driven one in real life, and God, the manual gearbox felt like shit.
I'm working on a 5.0 right now.
Oops.
I mean, what else am I gonna buy?
This is true. I mean, my only other gripe is like some of the dealerships that they have locked shouldn't be locked. Like, and I understand they don't want that. They probably just don't want people to get too far along in the game because they know they'll be pissed off when they inevitably have to start over again.
Yes.
But it's like, we should at least be able to, even if you lock the shit behind a level cap, that's fine. I at least want to be able to go look around, like. But again, all of these are such minor complaints in the grand scheme of things that, like, I don't want that to
Deteriorate
dissuade people
from the
from
actual,
wanting
yeah.
to buy the game, because I do think it's definitely worth the money.
I just don't want the devs to listen to all of these people talking shit and then they change their vision, because I really like the
That's kind of
direction
what
this
I'm
game is
afraid
going
of.
right now. How long has that been going off?
Good question.
Okay, well. And now I have to pay 30 grand for that.
Are you still in the dealership, or did you go to the customizing shop?
I went to the workshop up the road a bit.
Cool. That's actually on the way to where I wanted to go. There's a collectible that I found up the road from that.
Cool.
Also, this matters to me, but I know most players aren't going to give a shit. Like, the fact that it actually... I've never played a game like this. Like, the odometer inside of your car, when you're playing in first person, tracks the actual mileage that you've done in the car. Like, what game has that kind of attention to detail? Like...
The last Test Drive Unlimited games.
I don't think it didn't show it in the car. It showed it on the HUD, but it didn't show it like on the gauge.
Did it not?
No, not to my knowledge at least. And I know Forza doesn't.
Funny. A short transmission and I have a higher top speed. Cool.
Logic.
There's still some video game kajiggery going on here, but...
Yeah, like we discovered when you put a roll cage in your car, your ride height raises by like 1/4 of an inch, which I don't understand, but...
Extra weight needs more body roll, I guess.
And the funny thing is, like, cosmetically there is no roll cage unless they like hid this better than any roll cage has ever been hidden before.
Yeah, you just hide it inside the pillars and shit. That would be insane.
Right.
That would be some next level craftsmanship. Because that would mean you would have to pull the interior out, measure the diameter of the bar, cut out the interior. Yeah, no, that would be very expensive.
Also, the radio is like strangely good.
They put down on the radio. I do wish I could change the size of my aftermarket rims, but
Yeah.
I wonder if like track tires or suspension changes rim diameter or some shit.
That would be kind of cool.
Alright, I'm exiting the workshop.
Cool.
I now have 2 dark green Mustangs. Alright. I am outside. I could have gone for a darker tint.
As am I, but I don't see you.
We might have to do a race. Is there one on the way?
That is a good question. Well, I don't see one, but we can always find. I'm sure there's one up the road. So if you just go straight out of the workshop and go up this twisty road a little bit, you'll see this group of buildings. Well, actually, you're gonna have to turn left. Like you go up the little mountain road, and then you get up to this intersection.
Oh, okay.
And hang
So I am
left.
going the right way.
Yep. So left at the T, and then you're gonna make your next right that goes up that twisty road. And oh, it's a gravel road. No wonder this was not on my bingo card.
Oh, up left.
I will say, if you've played any of the WRC games, like, and you liked that, the off-roading feels very much like that. I mean, honestly, this might be a little overzealous, but I would give this a 10 out of 10. For a beta, especially. Like,
I will say I have thoroughly enjoyed the time I've put into this game so far. I'm curious to see how mad at myself I'm going to be when the amount of hours I'm going to have in this game when the beta ends.
yeah. I hope at the very least, I mean, I'm not expecting this, but like, I kind of hope they at least let us carry over some progress into the next beta.
No,
like,
I don't believe so.
I don't think they will, but it's like, I don't care about losing all my progress for the full game, but it would be kind of cool to at least keep your beta progress through both stages of the beta.
Now I'm getting some frame dips. Could be because I'm streaming.
Yeah, that's valid. Yeah, it is kind of a bummer that we can't really reliably play with our Swedish friend, but hopefully that will be addressed on full release.
Yeah, here's open. Even if it's like later date.
Test Drive is like all about that, like the social aspect of cars.
I met so many of my friends across the pond through Test Drive Unlimited and Test Drive Unlimited too.
I mean, I met you through TDU too, like that shit's wild. Okay, let me see if I can't find a race.
I see you.
Okay, I actually see you.
I see you.
Yeah.
You're on the map.
Word to the wise, don't use the automatic transmission. It is dog shit.
Oh no, I do not like it.
Like, that is one thing that I will say is just straight up bad. Like, and I don't blame them for that because I feel like most games don't get the auto box right.
Well, I think because we didn't have Sport unlocked then, the transmission was in the wrong mode.
Right.
So maybe if you switch to Sport and then have automatic, it'll shift a bit more aggressively, but...
Oh Shit, I forgot when I flash my headlights at you, it like tries to
Challenge, yeah.
initiate.
It's like, I'm
Okay,
game, but I don't know.
I guess we need to find a gas station. The gas stations, I think, were a nice touch.
I like them. Yeah, the game needed that in Unlimited and Unlimited 2, place to fix your car. So I'm glad they thought of that.
Without having to go back to your garage, because that
Yeah,
was pretty
yeah.
annoying.
And it gives a reason for the gas stations even if you don't need to fill up. So
Yep.
they're not just taking up space in the map randomly.
Can't say I'm complaining about driving on the left either. Like, yeah, it is a little bit of an adjustment to like hit your apexes when you're used to driving on the right, but
It's really not a
such
big deal.
It's such a minimal fucking thing that turning right. And you've got spoiler controls, you've got window controls, you've got like fucking everything. Like, it's insane how much. And like, they modeled that for every car.
At least so far that I've seen. I'm gonna put my street tires back on.
Cool. Here's another road I haven't. Yeah, there's so much to discover even on this beta. It's like, yeah, they've got quite a bit locked, but I also don't care.
No, it gives me something to look forward to even after the betas are over. So, not a big deal. Oh, you disappeared.
Oh, shoot.
Well, I'm gonna go
Okay,
back and change my car then.
Yeah, that works.
Maybe I'll actually spawn in your lobby.
And honestly, that doesn't really bother me that much because, dude, we've been playing fucking Motorfest for months, and like half the time it won't, you'll be fucking invisible. Like,
If there's a cruise and there isn't pop-in in Motorfest, that's a miracle.
yeah. I mean, they do need to fix that when you change cars, you disappear from your buddy. Like, that's definitely something that needs to be fixed, but.
Yeah, I don't think that's by design.
See, this stream is also good because now we have a place where we basically collected all of our thoughts for whenever it's time to give feedback.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it.
Because, like, my feedback is mostly positive. Like,
I've
sure, there's some
I've
minor
been
annoyance
blown
things,
away
but.
with this beta. I mean, yeah, typical beta bugs, but it's a beta.
And also,
Yeah.
it's like, get a better console. Sorry, Xbox players. I don't want to be that guy, but I always hear about Xbox players bitching about shit.
Hang on, there's an SUV in my game. I might oh no, I think he's entering a dealership. Ah, damn it. I was gonna try and race this guy.
And it's like, you forget, it's like
It,
Forza probably has like 5 times the budget of this game. So it's like,
probably, yeah. And half of the map, like, well, not half, but like a third of the map is still shut down, and I genuinely have not had any complaints with this map yet.
no. I'm gonna go out and say it, this is the best open world map that I've probably ever played in a racing game. As far as like road variety.
They
Because
nailed
like,
Hong
the
Kong
crew
Island.
could have been this. The crew 2 should have been like this, but different. It let me down. Motorfest let me down for certain because it's way too fucking small and every road is like just drives in circles. This does not
Unfortunately.
feel like that at all. This feels like we've been playing this now for, I probably put like 8 hours into the beta, and I don't think I've driven in circles once. Like,
It hasn't felt like it.
no, like,
And there's still whole sections I haven't been to.
Also, use the handbrake because it does a lot in this game.
Oh
It
yeah,
really
for
gets
sure.
your car to rotate how you need it to.
What is this guy doing?
Oh shit. I found like... Oh shit! There's car football. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Well, now you do. I found car football. They even spawn in a ball for you to fucking play with.
That's funny.
That's so sick. See, like, what game thinks of... It's like... I don't know. Like, complain all you want
I'm
about
chasing
this
down an
game,
overpriced Jeep.
the wagon.
Yeah. Oh, we got a race. We got a race.
If you don't get it, stick with your fucking Forza.
The
It's
Porsche
that
boat
simple.
versus the oversized, overpriced Jeep. Who's gonna win? I would like... Oh, the race could not be started. I would like the red line rumble to be toned down a smidge.
Yeah, that it's like my controller feels like it's about to fucking fall apart.
Oh, we aren't in a group anymore, are we?
I guess it kicked us. Yeah, like that's just and I don't know if it's like if that's just a PlayStation thing. I feel like the Xbox remotes don't vibrate nearly as vigorously as PlayStation.
No, that definitely seems like a PlayStation thing.
And like if I have one gripe about the beta, really, it's that I've had way more fun in free roam than I have doing the races. But I think that's mainly just because they have most of them locked.
I will say, the races that I've done, I really liked the layout of the race.
Yes, yeah, the track layout has always been great. And the AI feels so much better. Like, I mean, it's AI, so it still has its fucking flaws, but it feels way better than, like, Grid Legends or any other, like, driving AI.
Homie ignored my instant challenge request, and this guy doesn't even have access to it.
He didn't want that smoke.
He didn't want to get smoked by the house-sized Porsche, I get it.
This just makes me so excited for the full release.
I cannot
Like,
wait. I mean, this
September
is
cannot
easing
come
my
soon enough.
anxiety for the new game, because it's just further proving this is everything that I wanted in a racing.
Yeah.
Well, not everything that I wanted in a racing, but like
pretty much, like,
as far as the Test Drive Unlimited game, I am beyond stoked.
this makes TDU2 feel like a fucking, like, an Atari game. Which it was an Atari game, but, like, on fucking Atari hardware. Like, this feels like it's actually, like, with the time.
My dude's in a sundress. Hold up.
And sure, I know that people are gonna make fun of the character models because they're not amazing, but it's like
They're a little
that's not
uncanny
what
valley to me.
that's not what the game's about. Like,
I look like a fucking robber.
what's crazy is
That ain't
I
much
would have
better.
told you that I've driven way more than 175 miles. That's how much exploring that there is. Like,
I've got to say, I'm seeing a lot more sharps than I was expecting. It leads me to believe there might be a few more OGs in this beta than I was into. Well,
yeah, I
no,
just
actually, considering this is a paywall beta, it makes sense that only the people that played the original games are really into it.
yeah, and I guess I'm still seeing that most people can't even get it to run properly, so it's like, well,
I'm sorry if you can't get the game to run good and you're missing out on a great thing, but like,
that's not, I mean, it is
every
partially
time
the
I have
game.
gone to play this game, it's worked.
Yeah. Yeah, to me, the amount of rattling at redline, like, you should feel that when you're about to, like, blow your motor or something, not when you're just,
Yeah.
like, randomly driving spiritedly.
I get you want to give a sense of like feel the red line shit, but like it doesn't need to be that intense.
No, it literally feels like you're about to see fucking piston dancing on your hood. The only other kind of weird thing I've noticed is some of the cars, like, your guy is, like, manually shifting an automatic transmission.
Well, I'm guilty of using the sequential.
Yeah.
Like when I drive the Camry every now and then I do switch to faux manual and use the reverse sequential transmission, but you know, it's fun. It's cheesy. I kind of like that they implemented it in this game because a lot of the fast vehicles are going to be that faux manual
It's
because
true.
it is faster. I mean, like on paper, doing that is faster than having to row through the gears yourself, but you know, it's fun. Plus, it's just more organic,
It is.
which is weird to say that considering cars are hunks of metal that are man-made steel from Earth's materials, but it feels more organic to shift yourself.
Certainly. I think I've discovered all the dealers now.
I've just been putzing at this point, I'm not gonna lie.
I kind of want to go to the luxury cars so that I can test drive a Koenigsegg or something. Because I've yet to, like, test drive an uber fast car. I've mostly been just, yeah, putzing around in a slow.
I haven't test driven the GTR yet.
Because I will say, it's like, this game I think is going to be really difficult to drive hypercars.
Yes, which as it should be.
Because it's like the roads are mostly like pretty narrow, pretty twisty, pretty braking like you gotta use your brakes a lot.
Yeah,
And it's like,
I am concerned that the Koenigsegg's are going to be a little too fast.
Like, that seems more like a highway car to me. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
because, like, this Delta is, like, as upgraded as I can make it in the beta, and it's, like, almost too fast in certain situations on certain roads.
Mm-hmm. No, that's a good point. Like, I'm seeing a Veyron 16.4 Super Sport, a Chiron, a Gara R. Like, there's gonna be some fast
I
ass
know the
cars.
918 Spider because I saw it. If you look in the startup screen where like they have to credit all their licenses, it says like 918 Spider is licensed by Porsche. And it's like, okay, well, they've not confirmed that, but I'm pretty sure that will be in the game.
If they have the Ferrari LaFerrari and the McLaren P1,
That would be tight.
I'm gonna drive this Aston Martin. I'd like to buy it.
Yeah, I wish that they. That kind of, it's a beta though. It's like, I get it. I'm trying to not be too disappointed by that, but it's like, why do you even let us look then? Or like, why did you
It's a little
start
rude.
us in a Peffermonte and then you're like, psych, you can't go into the Lambo dealership?
I have heard there's a way to like glitch get the Huracan Peppermonte, but I haven't bothered looking in how to do it.
I also don't care enough. Like, I'm just not a, like, I think I respect the Peffermonte and it's a cool car, and if someone gave it to me, I would gladly drive it, but it's just not something I'm that crazy about. Because in a lot of ways, the Huracan has like kind of cheapened Lamborghini, because it's like, I mean, it's an amazing car, and like anyone that owns one is gonna love it. But like, depending on where you live, like I see a Huracan almost every day, and that is not an exaggeration. Like, it's not. There's like, it's not like an Aventador or a Countach. It's like, it kind of like kills some of the mystique when you can see them all the fucking time.
The fact that it's the most produced Lamborghini model and shit like that.
Right. Like, I see them as often as I see a fucking Civic. Like, I see a Civic every day. I almost see a Huracan every day. And some, like, they got some nice Huracans around me. There's guys with STOs. There's a guy that just bought a Serato, or whatever they call it, the one that's, like, off-roady. Saw that one.
6 gear on the
Seen
Aston Martin is way
Peppermontes.
too long.
Okay, so it shows the Koenigsegg in the menu, but I don't think that you can actually test drive it.
Oh, I didn't crash a $800,000 Aston Martin. What?
So, I'm confused. How were people driving like the F40 and the Koenigsegg?
That's because that was provided to them by KT.
Okay, I didn't know if that was like actual playtest from a streamer, or if it was, yeah, that situation.
Now to drive the
Like,
GTR. The Aston Martin's pretty good. Why is
I was
this
gonna
thing
say,
so much more expensive?
it was like 1 million, right?
1.4.
And this is only 830,000. Fuck, there's a lot of color options on this Aston.
I went with yellow with black top. Ah, can't lie, they did the GTR pretty fucking good.
Did they?
It might be worth the 1.4.
Well, we've got like, what, a month before the full game's released?
20-something days?
Okay, the Aston's fucking good. You were right. Feels like a GT car, which
makes sense.
The one thing I will say is I'm gonna have to adjust my seat height because optimal seat height
is way too low on every other car.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, it's like I can barely see over the steering wheel. This is definitely the fastest I've
God damn, the sense of speed.
I was gonna say, doing 170, like, makes your palms sweaty. Because the car is so twitch, like, you barely want to touch the stick to turn, because it's...
Oh, the GTR's downshifts are fucking monstrous. Definitely buying the GTR when the game comes out. Are there any other vehicles to test drive other than the GTR and the Aston Martin? Nope.
Yeah, I do wish that we could test drive, like, some of the more exclusive... Like, I don't care that we can't buy them, necessarily. It's just, like... Let us drive them, at least. How long do we have on this beta?
17th?
Okay. So 3 more days.
I believe so, yeah. Man, I look like a robber.
Have fun with your brand new car.
And you're probably moonwalking across the floor right now.
This blue looks pretty damn good.
Yeah. Yeah, the car configurator, man, I'm stoked about. It's like, they basically just, like, took TDU2 and just made it a little better.
Why are you in a GTR?
Me?
How can I see you in a GTR?
Because I'm on a test drive.
What? I didn't know test drive was open world.
I guess so.
That's sick.
This road is
Well, we
also
compared
crazy.
GTR to an Alpine. What would have win? A turbocharged V6 or a turbocharged flat 3?
Okay, the GTR doesn't feel too low in the seat like the Aston does. Okay, turn right here. This road is super fast. You can, like, I hit like 185 on this road. Which is probably the fastest I've gone in this game.
Yeah, 185. GTR got me there. I went straight still. Oh, this road is better. Damn.
Yeah, this is like straight up drag strip. Yeah, this is what happens when you go too fast. Oh, sorry car. Didn't use the brakes in time. Yeah, I don't even think they let us... They didn't let other players see you on your test drive in the last game, did they?
Not to my knowledge.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't remember that at all.
I do not remember that, no.
It'd be funny if we could try the old DLC glitch to buy these cars.
You could give it a shot.
That would be a funny Easter egg.
That would.
For like, if you know, you know.
I wonder if they would implement that. Ah, it's on this side. I can't lie, the Alpine sounds pretty good for, I think it's a 3-cylinder.
Damn.
Is it a 3-cylinder or a 4-cylinder?
That is a good question.
Where's the gas station? I think I can look at the stats.
It says rear wheel drive. It doesn't say on...
There should be a separate screen sheet you can look at.
Yeah, it just shows acceleration and top speed and braking distance.
Damn it. That didn't do what I wanted it to do.
Look, should I buy one of these? I don't really see the reason to. But I do have 470k, so
I'm in a stock Alpine right now.
okay, so clearly the Chiron is confirmed because it's all over the
I've seen a few different Veyrons, a picture of a Chiron. Some of the race have pretty cool car pictures. I think one of the races has an Agera for the picture. Like there's some sick cars.
Yeah, obviously Koenigsegg. I'm curious.
Rendezvous at Sharp HQ.
Sure. I'm curious what else that they'll have.
I still need to do the CLK race. Or the SLK race.
I haven't upgraded my car yet though, so I should probably do that first.
I should upgrade my SLK if I'm gonna do the SLK race, huh?
Yeah. I guess I can meet you at a shop.
Do you know the Central District Workshop?
I think so. Let's see. Central District Workshop. Yep, I see it. One thing I do wish that they would add is like, because the dealerships are so large, it's like you should be able to just hold circle to exit the dealership.
You can change your average movement. So like I changed mine to be sprint on default.
Right. So you don't have to. Someone else has an Integrale in here.
Yeah, that was the guy I raced earlier.
Not gonna lie, not my favorite spec in the world, but to each their own.
Time to customize the Testmobile.
Yeah, I don't think I've driven this at all yet. Since I
just bought it and ditched it.
Yeah. This is a bit of a pipe dream, but how sick would it be if the CLK GTR was in this game? Also, I'm curious
F1
if
LM.
they got... Yeah, I'm also curious if they got Pagani or not.
They've been real quiet about it if they have.
They have. I was gonna say, that's what's a little... But they got Koenigsegg, so it's like, okay, well... I bet either of those
Koenigsegg and
license...
Pagani have been in Unlimited since the first game. I see no reason for it not to be in this game.
Because I'm gonna... I can't lie, I mean, it's not gonna totally alter my opinion on the game, but like, a test drive without a Zonda seems like blasphemy.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Because 2 had like even like crazy Zonda variants that no game ever gets, like somehow they had those. Like, what other game besides Hot Pursuit Remastered can you think that has had a Cinque in it? Or a Tricolore? Like, I can't think of a single game. I mean, obviously, like, Assetto if you mod it in or something, but like...
One of the Asphalt mobile games, maybe.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, now we gotta find the CLK race.
Far left side of the map. You want to drive there?
SL. Sure. Yeah, I'm getting used to just like spamming X when I approach the door, so I don't walk too too close to it.
Man, I never realized how small these cars were.
Hang on, I gotta move my seat. This is driving me nuts.
I'm at minus 2.5 right now.
It's like, yeah, why not? We're in a fucking convertible.
Flip the bitch.
This thing is rowdy.
Oh, yeah, it is.
That was the worst AI driving I've seen this entire beta.
Yeah, he straight drove into my lane.
He came way over the center line.
I'm gonna have to up traction control before we start this race.
Yeah, I was like, this is crazy. So yeah, AMGs are gonna be interesting.
Is it an AMG if it doesn't try to burn off its rear tires the whole time?
No. It was just so smart of them to offer, like, colors that you could actually spec your car with. Like, that just adds to the game so much.
And the fact that they go through the effort to, like, put the actual name of the paint job up there, too. The only other game that does that's Gran Turismo.
Right. You gotta be real careful on the throttle. Holy shit.
Yeah, before we start this, I'm gonna turn up
barely
traction.
turned on the throttle and I got thrown into a tree.
That's how I hit that car that was hopping the lane. Damn it. It would be under cars, driving assist. Damn, I'm at 75 traction too.
I was at 25 traction.
Oof. Alright.
Okay. Yes.
Let's see. Alright. I'm a little bit faster, huh? No, you're a little bit faster. How'd you pull that off?
I don't know.
Maybe I missed a part. Oh, I didn't buy short transmission.
That's probably what it is then.
Please work.
Race server error. You'll be returned.
Host has quit the game. Alright, well,
Solar Crown just posted. Again. Let's see Twitter freaking out about.
well, we're still together.
Well, I guess we can try again then.
That was much quicker.
It's kind of odd that you can't race with the top down, but whatever.
Aerodynamics.
Yeah, you definitely look like you're about to fucking steal my car.
I want it all black, okay? The beanie doesn't help, I must admit. If they had like a bucket hat or something.
Race server error.
Alright, well, we can just do it solo then.
How did you make it to where it would like say that you're busy?
I went into a building and started shopping. So here, I'll go up here and change car, and then you should be able to start. Oh, never mind. Isn't the Sharp HQ? Yeah. Man. I am traveling to the Sharp HQ. See if there isn't anything in here that...
Oh shit, I forgot that it's like, they should definitely have a Motorfest style, like, go alone or with your crew.
Right. Ah, fuck it. One of these days, I'm gonna load up drugs.
One of these days it'll work. It's like, I'm sure if we keep fucking hitting it, trying it, eventually it will put us in a race.
One of these days.
Nice TEs.
They're the discount Motegi version. They're track lights. They're TLs.
Yeah. Okay. Race
I wish
server
we had
error.
actual. Ugh. I wish we had actual rays, but I don't. I don't foresee that happening.
Yeah, probably not.
The only game that has rays right now is Gran Turismo, and I think they're the only ones with enough money to afford that stupid ass licensing.
Gotta love that for YouTube.
Huh? Oh yeah. Uh. uh.
That was
Medic.
water going down the drain.
Yeah. My toilet's clogged.
Got some air in the line.
I forgot I was streaming. Alright. Sorry about that. They do really come across like they look like discount Graham lights. One of these days it'll work.
People are still asking, how do I download this?
Oh my fucking god.
To be fair, they did not make that very clear. Oh my god, it actually... Oh, what? It said you left the race.
Yeah, I got a server error.
Dang, it actually put me in this one.
Oh! Alright, well, I'll just go to Performance Shop and do something. Performante, travel inside. And then once you got your race going, I should just be able to hop in, I think.
Sweet. Dude, the fucking TT, man, it's like... That is the one thing about racing that they absolutely need to fix. The
Go for it.
TT, like, you can't even keep up. Oh, are you want an invite?
I think I crashed my game, so
Oh,
hold on.
shit.